going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to go over a live trade that I recorded and made over $1,100 to $1,200 profit within 10 minutes. Alright guys, so before I move on to the charts and show you what I was thinking and the thought process that I had in mind before taking this trade, resulting in making that $1,100 profit. So let's go over the live trade first, and then I'll show you how my thought process was going on in that trade. Here we go. So as you guys can see right now, US30 is trading right below this supply area. I use the SMC. I was using the SMC concept from the indicator from Lux Algo. If you guys are interested in using that indicator, it's a pretty helpful indicator if you just want to have supply and demand zones and order blocks drawn for you in real time without any delay. And so I entered around here. As you guys can see, the green lines are my entry, and down here these are the position that I have open, all in US30. I had multiple entries on this trade because I wanted to be able to scale out on the trade while I was in the trade and while I go in profit. And I wanted to take quick profit on this trade, which later I'm going to cover why. Because as you see, we have the supply zone. Now US30 is pushing right up through here, and if I move this forward, you'll see what happens on this trade. So now there we go. And so just gonna move back a little bit. So this was exactly when so as soon as we broke out of this range, look what happened to the price. So we went right above this area, hit all those stop losses at the top. Everyone was, I'm sure a lot of retail traders, they went long after this move. They chased the move. We had our entry right before the move happened. So right now I'm up $800, still hasn't taken any profit. The red line is my target. I didn't take any profit before the target hit. So I'm just gonna, in a few seconds, I'm just gonna be up around like above $1,000 on this trade. So there we go. As you guys can see, 1,000, 1,100, and I took my target profit. Was hit. I had 10 different positions open. On 5 of them, I took profit, and also the rest of the 5, I just quickly took profit because, as you guys can see, the price is gonna be had a strong resistance above. So if you guys look at this is going to reject in a few seconds and come back down. So on the last portion of the trade, so I only, out of the 10 position that I had open, I'm going to take profit on the last one, and the last one I'm going to take profit for almost break even for I think somewhere around like 20 bucks on this trade, which was kind of my mistake. I didn't close my position fully, but still we made a decent profit on this trade that I'm going to cover exactly what my thought process was on this trade. All right, so now moving back to the charts, I'm gonna go over what was happening before this action happened. So as you guys can see, I have this marked here. So my entry was around here on this candle. As you guys can see, the green arrow and the red arrow was my exit. So what happened was that if we move back on the charts, this is just a 1 minute. So you guys, it was a quick scalp trade. That's why I'm looking at the 1 minute. My entry was based off the 5 minute, but I'm just going to show you what exactly was happening in a smaller time frame so you can see more details in price action. So first, in pre-market, we had this rejection around here, right? And then price moved back down, went back up, and again we had another rejection a little bit above, and we came back down. Like this line here, this resistance that I expected it to become support, it didn't hold, and we came back down. So what I had in mind going into this day was that, okay, so if we are moving down in pre-market, what I'm expecting for the price to happen is to see a big move back up towards this level so that we can take all those stop losses that people who were short initially, they have their stop losses above here placed, so we can take those stop losses out. So what happened during the day, we went back up around this resistance, and the reason I was interested in a long for a quick scalp was that after this move up, we had a sharp big move down. So what I always do in when I'm taking scalp trades, I always, after like big sharp move downs, usually that's when retail goes chasing the price action. So they see this big move down, they start shorting. So I waited for this move. It bottomed out here, went back up, and when it came back down, like look at all these wicks on the 1 minute. Wick here, and wick here, and we went back up. So my thought process was that if I'm going in this trade, I'm gonna have a stop loss around this area. So my entry was right at this level, and my stop loss was right below the wicks at the bottom here. My target was up here, as you guys can see. So as you guys saw in the live trade, that's exactly how I took the trade. So you gotta have your risk management placed. You gotta have your stop loss, your take profit, know where to take your profit, know where to stop yourself out of the trade as soon as the trade thesis invalidates. And also you gotta wait the trade and see if the risk to reward is worth taking the trade. So right now here, for example, we had a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. For if I'm taking 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio on my trades, that means if I take 4 trades and 1 trade becomes profitable, I'm still gonna be break even and I'm not gonna be in losses, right? So yep, that was the trade we took on US30, and that was the thesis. We moved back up, hit all those stop losses. Look how beautifully that happened. We hit those stop losses, and then a sharp move down happened. And again, later in the day, we had a nice opportunity after hitting all the stop losses at the pre-market low, came back down, market bottomed out, break out of structure happened here. So this line, as you guys can see, it was a break out of structure. We came back up, held that line, held that resistance, previous resistance as a support, and look at this beautiful move towards the upside, and a big squeeze happened in the market. All right, that was it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you want more of these live trades, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see more of these kind of trades. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.